Did you see that? Did you see that video of those people that are like they heard something like rattling in their walls, and someone came over and like poked open the wall, and there's two giant like pythons crawling around up in their ceiling. Three giant ones.
And that was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my whole life.
I don't know what I would. You can't live there anymore.
No.
I don't think you can live anywhere in that area.
You can't live on that fucking continent, Gary. Go north to where it's frozen.
That had to be Australia, right?
No, I was thinking that
Asia?
I was thinking like Central America, maybe.
I was thinking Central or South America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Amazon.
Except Australia is a good guess, though, because everything there wants to is every creature that lives in Australia is 10 times worse than it could ever be in any other any other continent.
Yeah. Everything in Australia, including their folks, want to kill you.
Yeah.
Like they might be like Cheerio, but they can fight like sons of bitches.
Yeah, they don't really have this is going to sound really weird, but they're like aggressive and like and they don't really hold back much in Australia. That's probably.
Have you seen how big that, I guess, the continent / country of Australia is?
It's big as fuck.
I mean, it is enormous.
It's big.
There's plots of land where nobody can live. It's like uninhabitable plots of land that are like most of the United States large.
Find out, can we get like a layover comparison of like if you laid Australia over top of
the United States over Australia?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Hold on.
Okay, try and find that, Grant. Did you find it?
Yeah. Sorry.
So it's about the same size.
It wanted me to donate to Australia for a second.
No fucking shot.
Man, so it is almost the same size, and that disappoints me because I had a grander image in my mind.
Honestly, I thought it was like
think about it like this though, right? So you got there wherever there's Sydney, Melbourne, all those cities, those are such a tiny piece.
They're super coastal. Everything in central Australia is like uninhabited.
And then there's just a vast wasteland of crazy predators from Mars that are just will tear limb from limb.
Super factual.
I have this so this is completely foreign bias, like not good with geography. Kevin would probably laugh at me kind of thing. But when I think of Australia, I literally think of, and it maybe is this way, but this is me just assuming, I literally think of it as only the coast around the entire thing is inhabited. And then everything on the inside is just like
super close. Maybe the thing that I saw was that the inside portion of Australia has the lowest population density of anywhere on Earth.
Well, that
might be that's one of the stats I heard.
Well, because in my head, like if you put a dot right in the middle of the country or the continent, like I'm
either or. That's weird too. It's a country and a continent.
Right. True. It seems like there's a good chance that no one's ever been there. like you know how we have
I wouldn't send my stupid ass over there into the center of Australia.
No.
I'll be 30,000 feet up on an airplane headed to the east side or the west side.
Right. I was just going to say, I'm
not seeing. Oh, there we go.
The darker, the more people. So some of the coast doesn't even have motherfuckers on it.
But the whole inside literally has nobody.
Right. What is the value? I can't see that number because I have my fucking sunglasses.
I mean, 0.
Bottom is 1,000 to like maximum. And then but that's like the darkest of colors. That brown color is not there's not a ton of people there really at all, it looks like.
There's on the western coast down southwest, it looks like it's brown. I'll bet that's probably Perth, where they just had the UFC event, because I know that Perth is far west Australia.
Dude, and this is how dumb I am. I thought that the cities that were populated in Australia, I thought it was flipped. I thought everything was on the west side and not the east side.
Nope.
So that just goes to show how much I know. Yeah. But that map actually makes me feel pretty confident.
G-Money, how big is Russia in comparison? Because
so
Russia's got to be bigger than...
It's so big.
By quite a bit, right?
I can find out.
Like that stat that they say of like 97% of the world's oceans haven't been explored.
Yes, because of how far they go deep.
Well, and yeah, depth is certainly a factor there. I feel like you take a place like Russia or Australia, I feel like there's a decent chunk of that land that has never been seen before.
Well, there's a decent chunk of the Amazon that's only been seen through LiDAR.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like how, like the world's a big fucking place now. Yeah. And some of those places
and we've only had proper technology for a short amount of time in comparison to, human life. So like we've had however many years as humans.
It's not as crazy as you'd think. I mean,
so this is Australia over Russia?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Australia is bigger than Russia? Or no?
It looks like it's...
No, it's not.
I think... No, square... Like, if it was square... I should just Google square feet.
Google, I would say square hectares. Start with that, Gary, so that you don't get, like, 740 trillion square feet.
Square mileage. Square mileage.
Hectares. You got to go by hectares, dude. That's the biggest unit of measurement in land.
What the fuck is a hectare?
It's 1,000 acres.
And an acre is like a football field.
An acre is not quite a football field. No,
it's a little bit less than a football.
Probably the football field price sits on like 2.5 acres.
Really?
Yeah.
Two places that I would go to. I do kind of want to go to Australia. I think like Sydney or Perth. A couple of those places would be fun. There's a lot of fun shit to do.
Melbourne.
But nowhere else really. Speaking of Australia, the kangaroo, I watched a video of an old guy get beat up by a kangaroo this morning.
Good video.
So
what do we got here?
So it looks like 7.6 million compared to 17. So it's quicker.
Russia is 17 million square kilometers.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wowza.
But so Russia's going to look the exact same with that density map. I feel like there's just nothing going on, and a lot of I would say 13 million at 17 million.
Oh, more probably. Because isn't I'm gonna sound
or maybe there's stuff going on there, but
I'm gonna sound real fucking stupid here. Is Siberia is its own country, right?
It is.
Okay, but that is like next to Russia.
It's like very north. I don't know if it's part of Russia or not.
Because there's like
or is Siberia more of like a
I thought
what do they call it in Canada? What do they call the Canadian province? Is Siberia a province?
Siberia is just northern Russia.
It is. Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's some.
I don't think they have a hockey team at the Olympics.
Siberia.
Siberia is a vast Russian province encompassing most of northern Asia.
Okay. I'm pretty sure
this is called educated.
Right. I'm pretty sure I've heard that like a lot of that is just wasteland that you don't like as a human, you just don't go there.
Well, yeah, that's where they send you if you're committing crimes against the Russian government. That's where they send you for the rest.
Or it, like Drake said,
for MMA training camp.
If you want to be the best,
or for MMA training camp, yes.
What's up, everybody? What you just watched was a short, truncated version of our extra show that we do every week. We call it DHT. It's Dickhead Tuesday. It's sort of on brand for the walk-ons, and it's the extra podcast that Drake, myself, and now Gary the intern do every single week. That's on our Patreon services, part of our Patreon tiers at the second and third level. Patreon is where we put all of our extra content, okay? The Monday and the Thursday episodes, those are always going to be free forever and always for our Washed Up Walk-Ons army that's out there and loves the show. But for those who want more, for those who want to help contribute and they like extra shows like this, you may be interested in this content. It's a little bit more not safe for work, if you will. You can see here, this is our mascot for the DHT, Goopy, and access to items like this, as well as other exclusive items, are also perks that you get with the Patreon, as well as discounts on all of the merchandise that we put out throughout the year. Merchandise that you can find in our 24/7 storefront right now. If you're part of the Patreon, you basically pay for your subscription with the discounts that you'll get on the merchandise. Not to mention, you get ad-free episodes, early access to the episodes, immediate access to the video versions, access to our private Discord, our fantasy football leagues, and a whole lot more. And that's all on top of the fact that you're donating to the kids. You're helping us with our mission to donate thousands of dollars to the UI Children's Hospital every single year. So if you like what you saw here and you like what you're hearing from me, take this moment to head on over to patreon.com/washedupwalk-ons, and you can find a tier, a subscription level that fits for you. And we'd love to have you on the Walk On Army. Thank you so much. Click around, find some of our other videos as well, and we'll be seeing you soon.